Good evening and welcome to today's session of Heartfulness Meditation. I'd like to ask you a simple question. It's something that I've been thinking about since someone asked me this yesterday. What do we do when we need help, when we feel we are not able to deal with something, deal with a situation, or we're not able to understand how to go about doing something? Who do we run to? Who do we approach? Who do we think of? As children, maybe the first instinctive thing would be to turn towards our parents or maybe our teachers. And as we grow older, we tend to maybe, based on our comfort level, it's either our friends or a mentor, somebody who we think highly of. But there comes a time when none of these sources are enough or sufficient to answer our questions or our sense of discomfort or apprehensiveness, maybe a sense of anxiety. And we are not capable of deciding on what to do or how to go about it. Why am I here? How will I learn from this? What is my role in this situation? Who do we turn to? The answer is very simple, because within each one of us, there is a spark. There is that presence of the source, the divine, a higher self, a higher being. When we pray, we really kind of connect to that divine in an attitude of humility, in an attitude of prayer, as it were, because we're really seeking help, we're really asking for help. And when that help, when that prayer is really from that deepest core of our heart, a cry for help, it is heard and answered. That doesn't mean we turn to it as a resource for anything. You don't use a crane to pick up a needle, as my guide used to say. So our constant attention to this inner presence, allowing ourselves to acknowledge that this divine is there to guide me, is there to show me what to do, how to do. And in times of trouble or anxiety, which is my creation or my perspective of the situation, if I just step back to see what is being presented to me, and if I'm able to connect with this presence within, then this picture opens it up completely, and I'm able to see from a different perspective what is required. Why is it happening? Why am I here? All it needs is for us to be able to remain connected to this higher source. And all other impressions or my judgmental thinking, which comes from my ego, slowly melt away. And I'm able to see with much more clarity what is actually required to be done, or what is actually happening, or why it is happening. It is so simple, surprisingly simple, yet difficult to always remain in the state of connectedness. How does it happen? How do we make it happen more and more effectively? It is through meditation. The constant practice of meditation And trying to retain that condition, trying to remain in that meditative state, is basically staying in touch with that inner, that knowledge that there is some higher being who is guiding me. And all I need to do is turn towards it. So I invite all of you to please try that. Try to remain connected, try to remain in this meditative state and observe, watch, and see how it may be a fear, it may be an apprehension, it may be something you're just worried about, some anxiety. If our attitude is one of prayer, of seeking His help, we will find it in some way. We will find that help coming our way in some form or the other. If you're able to make note of this, if you're able to write it down in your diary whenever you can, please do it, as you tend to forget these little things. Let them be a reminder to you that over a period of time, I'm able to stay in this state for a longer, for a longer stretch of time. I'm able to see the effect it has in my work. I'm able to see the effect it has in my thinking, my way of seeing things, my perspective, as my consciousness expands to allow that inner connection to remain with me always. So let's begin the meditation today with this prayer that I am like clay in your hands. I am open to your work being done on me. Cleanse me, transform me, and make me a better human being. We are kind of putting ourselves into His hands, connecting ourselves to this higher source, this higher energy, and letting that refine us, giving this time, this space for that process to happen. Let us sit with that attitude of prayer and openness and connect and meditate for a little while. So if you're ready to start, let us keep our mobiles on silent and bring our attention. We will just begin with the relaxation, and I will guide you with simple instructions so you can relax physically before we slip into the meditation. Let us bring our attention to the toes. Just relax and feel the energy from Mother Earth moving up your feet, relaxing them. The energy is moving up to your ankles, relaxing them, relaxing the calf muscles. Your knees, and thighs. Both your legs are now completely relaxed. Allow the energy to move up to your hips and waist, relaxing all the muscles completely. Slowly bring your attention to the lower back. Feel all the tension easing out. The energy is flowing up your back, right up to the shoulders, relaxing all the muscles of the back. Your entire back is now completely relaxed. Let us bring our attention to the abdomen area. Feel the complete relaxation there. The energy is moving up to your chest area. Take a deep breath and slowly let go. The energy is now flowing down your arms, right down to the fingertips, relaxing both the arms fully, completely. The energy is flowing up to your neck, releasing all the tension there. The energy is moving up to your face, relaxing all the muscles, making them soft and gentle. Now that your entire body is fully relaxed, let us bring our attention to the heart. Feel the presence of the divine within you. Turn your attention towards it. Feel it drawing you inwards, taking you deep within yourself. Let us slowly come back to the present. And before we open our eyes, let us observe what we have acquired during this meditation. Allow this state or this condition to expand. Let it spread through your whole body. Allow it to become a part of you. As it touches each and every cell of your body. Hold on to this. Let it stay with you as you move on to your activities. And let us try to retain this condition, this connection, for as long as possible, so that we are constantly receiving this guidance from within and listening to our heart as we interact, as we speak, as we go about doing our work. Let us try to retain and move with the surety that what we are doing or where we are headed is the right direction. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good evening.